week 3. My daughter's in the background. Say hi. Say week 3. Right away I'll just tell you I didn't really go down any. I went down 0.2 all week. I did weigh myself yesterday and I was lighter, actually, like by 1.5 pounds. And then all of a sudden in one day, it shot back up, and I guess for the whole week I've only lost 0.2. But I did lose more, but I don't know what's going on, if water weight's readjusting or what's happening. But when it came into weigh-in day, 0.2. So I'll just have to go with that number because that's what that number is. So anyways, sorry, my dog's being annoying in the background. So the week was a little harder actually than the last 2 weeks as far as wanting to eat things. I did at the beginning of the week have just like a burger patty, not bread or any of the carbs or anything. I just had like a burger patty on its own, and I guess that really messed a bunch of stuff up for me. Because like the next day I weighed and it was crazy numbers, and I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. So I'm sure it was the salt content and the fact that your body's like freaking out because you have food again. I don't know, but I'm not doing that again. So yeah. But anyways, there are, unfortunately, as I'm going to tell you, I rated all the shakes. So there is unfortunately a lot of shakes that are not very good tasting. And so I've been trying to combine them to make them taste better in some sort of combination so that I can drink it, and because I don't like throwing stuff away. I just think that's a total waste. The one I did have to throw away, I'll tell you about later, because there's one I was just like, I cannot find a way to make this taste good, and it's just terrible. But any of the fruit type shakes, I think I could probably mix with one of the orange ones, which are the ones I like a lot. So, I don't know, we'll try. But anyway, so that's really it for the week, and I dyed my hair because I wanted the top to match the bottom, so now it's all red. So, yay, it's not faded anymore. Anyway, so next week though, I think what I'm gonna do to kind of boost myself along a little bit in weight loss is because I'm like, you know, 3-ish pounds away or so from being in the 160s, and I just want to get there, you know. And last week was okay for weight loss. This week, not so much. And again, I was a lot less yesterday, so I know it's coming off somewhere. So I think what I'll do this next week for week 4 to end off the first month well, I'm gonna do just liquid stuff, just Cambridge. I'm not gonna do, like, I'll still eat pickles occasionally because those are 0 to 5 calories, so that's fine. But no more like making Cambridge into cakes or making it into pizzas or something, just for this next week, because I want it to be as liquid as I can get it, as good of numbers as I can get it. I'm gonna start working out again. I already did a little bit last night, but then I got interrupted, so I couldn't finish it. But anyways, I will be working out. I'll start with just half hour. Usually I do an hour. But I'll do half hour, I guess, since it's been a few weeks, a couple weeks since I worked out. So half hour every day except Sunday. It's usually what I do. So six days a week, half hour. Or you could do an hour for 3 days a week, however you want to do your thing. But I'll be doing half hour every day except for Sunday. And that's what I'm going to do for that. I have no makeup on, so deal with it. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do for that, just so you know. And, well, the other thing I am going to do this week, I'm going to do the liquids still, like I said, just that. But my mom, in her infinite kindness, has decided to send me an ice cream maker, because you can make Cambridge ice cream. Cambridge ice cream. I'm not saying go out there and make butter pecan and whatever. It has to be made with Cambridge. And there is a recipe, both online and in the booklet they may send you with the kids or whatever. So that is available. So I will do that. This week I'll just, when I get it, whenever it comes in the mail, I will make the ice cream, and I will do just Cambridge stuff and occasional pickles, but I'll even try to cut back on pickles. And see, I don't, oh, wrong side. Okay, so see that thing up there? That's tea brewing on that counter back there. Sorry, the house is kind of like, eh. Well, for me, that's messy back there, but anyway. So, yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say is tea is amazing. Tea has really, really helped me because tea is 0 calories. I always get the caffeine-free ones. Um, Fruity teas are my thing. The fruity ones, the berry ones, the apple cinnamon ones are really good. I usually get this Celestia brand. Seems to be the cheapest and best tasting, so that's what I go with. Um, Anyway, so I've been doing that instead of water, and it's actually better for you with all the things that are in it, all the herbs and stuff that are in it. So that has been helping my water intake immensely. And of course, when I just do my workouts, I'll just drink normal water because otherwise I'm gulping down huge amounts of tea when it could be water. So, anyways, okay, so how I rated everything that I got from my haul. Okay, Rich Strawberry I already had, and I rate that about, I'm doing from 1 to 5 on my ratings, like Netflix, where it's like 1 is you hate it, 2 is you didn't like it, 3 is you liked it, 4 is you really liked it, and 5 is you loved it. So if it has to be 3 or more for me to order it again. I have to at least like it for me to order it again. So Rich Strawberry and Rich Vanilla I already had. So Rich Strawberry I'd rate a 4. I really liked it. Rich Vanilla I'd rate a 3. I like it, but in order to really like it, I have to like add things to it. So I'm just saying these are rated about like how it comes without being doctored. Because anything can be doctored if you're good with it. Potato soup I got in the mail from my mom. I'd rate that about a 4. Potato soup is really good, and the chicken soup is also a 4 because what I've been doing is mixing half potato soup, half chicken soup, and adding a half a tablespoon of soy sauce to it, and it's really good. And soy sauce, the one I use, is the low sodium and low calorie one. Hey, hush! Sorry. Okay, so anyway, sorry about him. The banana cream one, not very good. It's a 2. There's lots of 2s, unfortunately. There's lots of flavors that are like, banana cream is a 2, but if I combine it with other flavors, it's actually pretty decent. It's like if you combine it with strawberry, the Rich Strawberry, it becomes really good. Or if you combine it with root beer, like just a root beer float with banana, it's actually really good. Anyway, but as itself, by just drinking it, it'd be a 2. The orange cream and the orange sherbet, both of them are awesome. They are the best shake, just as a shake. Like not as a cake, not as anything else. As a shake, the orange sherbet and the orange cream are by far the best shakes. They're both good, but it depends what you want. If you want like, creamy sort of laid back orange flavor, like just not a hint, I mean a little more than a hint of orange, but pretty creamy and laying back on a Sunday afternoon, then get orange cream. If you want orange in your face and it tastes amazing, then orange sherbet. So it depends how much orange you want, but they're both really good. If I just want a bit of orange and relax and sip it, I do orange cream. If I want to like really get a lot of orange, do orange sherbet. Either way, they're both really good, and I would highly recommend them, and I'm always going to order them for the future for the actual shakes. I haven't tried them as cake yet, and I will try them as ice cream when I get the ice cream machine. So next week I can tell you guys how some of the things went as ice cream. We'll see. But those are really good, really good. So, super strawberry was actually a lot less super than the rich strawberry. It was I don't know, I mean it was more strawberry flavor, but it was ridiculous strawberry flavor. It was just retarded. It was like over processed, and it had a weird aftertaste, and it's not good. So super strawberry I would not order again. As well as strawberry shortcake, which is a shame because it sounded so cute. Strawberry shortcake. Who doesn't like strawberry shortcake? It's awesome. And I made it as a cake first because that makes sense. Didn't taste very good. So I tried it as a shake. Still doesn't taste very good. There's something, like it's weird that they can get rich strawberry so right. I really like rich strawberry. But then they mess up super strawberry, which is, not super. And strawberry shortcake, like, that's sad. So, I mean, I'll drink them. I'll finish them off. And again, I can mix them with the orange or with like the banana or something like that. So I can mix those. I'm so sorry, he's upstairs. I would calm him down, but he's upstairs. I'll be quick. So the vanilla float is also a 2. By itself, it does not taste like vanilla float. It's just, I don't know. It's not very good at all. So I'd say a 2 for that. Unless you put it with root beer, which I haven't done yet, and I'm sure it'll make it all better. And that's how I'm going to finish off the vanilla float. French vanilla is also a 2. There's lots of 2s here. So it was a grainy kind of vanilla. It wasn't very good. It was really chalky stuff, so I wouldn't order French vanilla again. But again, I could probably put that with root beer and make a French vanilla float to finish it off. Like, there's ways I'm going to finish all these off. I am going to finish these things, but sometimes it's literally you just got to chug it and get on with your day. Okay, rich chocolate. Again, I'm not a chocolate shake person, but it was really good. As a shake, it's pretty good, actually. I would totally order it again as a shake, but where it really shines is the cake. You make it as the cake version of it. It's so good with a little bit of the, I use the Ready Whip Light because it's only 5 calories instead of 15 like Cola. But anyway, it's really good as a cake. I only use it as a cake, basically. And then, okay, the best one ever is horchata. Horchata is so good. So good. It's like cinnamon vanilla, and it's really, really good tasting. It's the best, again, as a cake. But horchata's the only one I rate because it's really good as a shake, too. Again, not being doctored even, because it's really cinnamony and really good and vanilla-ish. I don't know how it is as ice cream. My mom tried it as ice cream and said it's too cinnamony for her for ice cream, but maybe I'll love it. I don't know. But as a cake and shake, 5. Horchata is the only one. Horchata is the winner. 5. And on that note, the worst one was eggnog. Oh my god, it was terrible. And I like eggnog as the drink, but it didn't taste like eggnog to me. It tasted just bad. It kind of tasted almost a little bit like vomit even. It was really, really bad. And that is a 1. It's the only one that's a 1. I hated it. I hated it so much I had to throw it away. And some of these, there's a lots of 2s. And some of the 2s are pretty bad, but I can doctor it. I can work with it. I could chug it. I couldn't even chug the eggnog. I could not even finish it. It was so bad. I tried it with nutmeg too. I tried it on its own. I can't. So luckily I only got 1 bag of that and I had to toss it because it was so terrible. Anyway, the only thing left is the tomato soup, and that's a 2. I wouldn't order it again. I didn't hate it, but I definitely didn't like it. It was like a Pepto-Bismol pink when it's cooked, which is disturbing. And instead of being creamy, it just kind of tasted kind of grainy and weird tasting. It wasn't, you taste the tomato, but the consistency is weird for tomato, and the aftertaste is weird for tomato. So I'm keeping the tomato as a tomato paste to use on Cambridge pizza when I make it the following week, since next week I'm not eating food. So I would just keep that as the sauce, because that's all it's good for, in my opinion. So that's my rating on things. As far as the bars go, I didn't like any of them. I didn't. I tried. One of them tasted like, kind of like Snickers a bit, but the chocolate tasted like dark chocolate to me. And if any chocolate tastes like dark chocolate, I immediately do not like it. I like milk chocolate, but I don't like dark chocolate. And the other one tasted like dog food covered in chocolate. So that was just not a pleasant experience. My daughter's eating those ones. She likes dog food covered in chocolate. So no, the bars are not where it's at. If you want bars, I would suggest looking up their nutrition facts and then going and finding something that's similar to that at your grocery store that will actually taste good. Because I did find a couple. Fiber One bars are really similar in all the nutrition facts, and they actually taste good, or at least a lot better. It's just my opinion. Sorry, Cambridge. You make good stuff, but some of your stuff is not as good as others. And my results this week were not as good as it should have been. Again, if I had weighed in yesterday, I'd have better numbers for you, but I have to go with the number that I weigh in on Monday morning, because that's just the way it is. Anyways, sorry it was like a 2-minute video, and I'm sorry my dog barks. He's upstairs, and he wants to come down, but he's been having accidents down here, so he's up there for a few days, because he's naughty. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching my video, and see you next week with just liquids, shakes and soups, and some ice cream. I can tell you that stuff next week. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love you so much. Oh, she loves you so much.